Hey, good stuff. Speed on camera thing is weird so far, but I'm working on it. I got home today to find goodies, new toys. All right, we've got a couple of packages we get to open up, and I've got the old GoPro strap out. I'm gonna go ahead and try to wear you guys right here so you can watch everything. I'm gonna do that. All right, there we go. We're in video game mode. All right. We've got two here. This one looks like it's from Motion Raceworks. I know exactly what that is. I'm excited about that. That actually has to do with a trip coming up. I'm going to be going to California. And this one, it's always exciting when you have the little very dangerous lithium-ion battery pack inside. So let's take a look and see what we got. Okay, I'm excited about that. Now I'm definitely, oh, there we go. It says open. It's got a little pull tab. After watching that last video, the audio quality was so blown out, I had to do something about it. I saw that these are not that expensive. Ooh, with receiver. Very cool. Oh, the little fuzzy things. Very cool. I'll definitely be using that. It's ready to go already. Cool. Let's see what happens when we turn this on and switch it over. I take it the little red light says recordings. You guys will hear better than I can. I'll have to see how it turns out. Put this little guy on there. So I put it on the right hole. There we go. Goes in and twist. Check, 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 check. All right. Better audio. I like that. Now, let's check out what we have here. This is racing goodies in here. Motion Raceworks. I haven't bought anything from them before, but I definitely heard good things. Now, if I'm correct, this should be there's nothing in here. Oh, there we go. All right. Yes, this is the billet bracket for an LS block. Put that back in there. Remember I mentioned we had lots of goodies that we were going to be doing on these two cars. This one is, of course, for the Corvette, along with this guy, which the fluid dampener I did have on there already, but this mandrel on the front, I don't know if everybody knows what that's for, but that is a Gilmer pulley that is intended to drive a dry sump oil pump. We do not wish to destroy the motor, cornering very hard. I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but we will be doing, I don't know if we call it autocross, road racing. I'm not entirely sure what the name of it is. We've joined a local club and we're going to go to as many tracks as we can. And the main goal, at some point, get to Laguna Seca. We've got those two, and that will be powering this guy, which I got a hell of a deal on. And if you can see that, I've got my Moroso pulley on there. That is a Daily Engineering 4-stage dry sump pump with oil separator. Isn't that amazing? Brand new. Still has all the little caps on it and everything. And that is where my problem lies, because I have a dry sump pump with brackets for mounting on the driver's side, and I have a bracket for mounting on the passenger side. Clearly, now what that means is I am looking to move this to the passenger side. I know what you're thinking. You could just take these apart, flip those brackets around. It doesn't quite work that way. There's a relief inside here that is machined for the gears that are pushing the compressor inside for the scavenging pump. What I need to do is remove this bracket, and ideally this one too, and machine one mirrored so that it can be mounted on this side. Now, I have not machined a whole lot of things in my lifetime, but I certainly am always up for a challenge. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to be flying out to California to visit my uncle, who happens to have a mill and a lathe in his shop. I will be bringing this guy as well, because as you can see, that thing is tall. We only need enough space to go up to the top of that pulley, because we just need this pulley to drive it. As you can see, there's no space on the back of the pulley to put one on there, and you can't just machine off this ring because the dampener is inside there. I've kind of explored as many options as I can with that one. The only way that I've seen to be able to mount off the back of the pulley is with an ATI dampener, and I don't know how many people have done a dampener on a C5 Corvette. It is not fun. It's very close to the rack and pinion. I showed that in the video that I was pulling the motor out. I had to measure the amount of space that I have. Insert photo here. Now, I need to get that machined down. This whole mandrel, this piece is machined out of forged steel, and it is extremely strong. Therefore, I don't want to just go out and start cutting away at it with an angle grinder. But I've marked a line on here for where I need to trim it down to, and hopefully they don't get upset about me carrying this on a plane. I may have to check my bags. They definitely won't like that going on a plane. But anyway, we will get that machined down, and then I have a smaller bolt somewhere. Where did that go? To get that mounted in there so that we can hold everything on nice and tight and trim just right to here, because there's no room in there. I'm already going to have to relocate that rack and pinion forward as well. Now, I don't know that that's the best thing to do, but it's what I got right now. I know that it's not going to be as difficult as doing something more dramatic like moving the engine back, because that thing is already up against the firewall. Now, you see what I have for oiling solutions for the LS, which is extensive, because LS require extensive oiling solutions. You go on here, you go, I go. But this is the oiling solution for the Coyote, which we all know, I don't know that we all know, I know that they have problems with the oil pump gears. They've made out of a powdered steel, I think, that is pressed into shape. Apparently it's a problem with them coming apart at high RPMs. Luckily, I have not had that issue, but I do have another issue. We'll get to that when we're pulling that motor out, because I'm not entirely sure what it is yet. This should be fixed for that. And this is a all billet oil pump. It is including the front cover, the gears, and the housing and everything. All right, along with a spring for regulating pressure, which should be changeable. Just need to order some springs that go with it as well so that I can modify oil pressure. All right. And that is what we have for goodies today. Thank you for hanging out with me while I unbox a few things. I will be posting more videos soon, and I'll also be trying to look at the, that's weird, I'm trying to look at the, don't look at my finger, it's gross. I'm excited that any of you that choose to be on this journey with me have joined me, and hopefully we can all get a little bit of excitement out of it, and I will be sharing as much as possible. Still working out how. If there's anything that you think I should do with the 5-liter to help prevent from having issues in the future, let me know. Anybody that's got experience with building 5-liter race cars. I don't want to have any issues later down the line. Not to mention it's not as fun to take out. The LS is quite simple to remove, and I have not done that 5.0 yet. Either way, it's just taking stuff apart, put it back together. That's what I like to do. And then we can make loud noises and go fast.